Hello everyone, I am Parker, and I will continue to open mind in the previous lecture. Think about it, even if one of the children becomes wealthy, they still have to support their own family. Moreover, some who have come from rural areas and become wealthy may undergo significant changes in their nature. They might even look down upon you as parents, disdain your impoverished circumstances, or belittle your struggles and selfish demands. They might harbor many complaints and even resentment towards you as parents because they believe that you, as parents, didn't work hard enough and didn't provide them with a starting point as rich second-generation individuals. In essence, they may see it as your fault. So if we were to seriously investigate whose ideology is mistaken here, I believe it is the mindset of the parents that is at fault. Think about it. You demand your children to become wealthy and support you, but if they were to respond, they might ask, why didn't you work hard? Why couldn't you become wealthy and make me a rich second generation so I wouldn't have to toil so hard to earn money? Although they may not express these thoughts aloud, many people share the same sentiment. They might feel hesitant or unwilling to talk about their perception of their parents, but that doesn't mean those thoughts don't exist. I've encountered many individuals like this. They have achieved financial success and built their careers, but they aren't very filial to their parents. At most, they give some money and call it a day, saying something about providing financial support, but they're unwilling to truly spend time with their parents. Parents often have many demands and conditions, but to be frank, those parents should take a good look in the mirror and reflect on their character. The child's success is not because of the parents' efforts, and after reaching adulthood, the child has no obligation to spend all the money earned on the parents or to constantly accompany and serve them. Are you emperors? Who do you think you are? To be honest, the existence of such parents is an insult to their successful children. Although no one likes to openly talk about their parents' shortcomings, it doesn't mean these issues don't exist. Don't consider yourselves as emperors. You are not, and you are nothing special. So when it comes to the initial hope and expectations of having children, I've spoken so much to help you understand how this hope should be approached and obtained. Don't just push everything onto others and enjoy the benefits without effort. Also, don't treat your children as mere tools for making money or even as servants in your old age. If you do so, you don't belong to humanity anymore, because you've lost the fundamental aspect of human nature, which is basic familial affection. Due to time constraints, we will stop here today. We will continue in the next session. Thank you everyone.